Well, would you look at that? Another case of being unlucky as Melody Tensei. Come Melo. Today I'm gonna be recording this completely unedited because I'm gonna talk about whatever happened the day before this video upload, I guess. So what happened was that I was streaming Zenless Zone Zero for the launch day stream, so I was really excited for what comes out for that game. However, I was completely beset by sudden shutdowns that were it just goes black. Everything goes black. USB goes out. Everything goes out. That basically the whole motherboard goes out. But weirdly enough, the power LED is still on. It got me real curious. So what I thought to myself is, I'm gonna try to figure it out using a separate installation. So I took everything down, took out my drives and everything, and used a spare drive to install. And get this, I was installing on a HDD. So it was crazy slow, not to mention when we're doing this on Windows 11, it's almost impossible to set things up there. But I still got it anyway, and I did a really long series of tests. I've gone through like 30 whole minutes of recordings. I mean, no, not just recording, streaming even. I've done 30 whole minutes of streaming. It was like, nothing happened. Weird, isn't it? So I was streaming to a test private stream just to make sure that the setup that I was recreating the arrow from was almost mirror, like one-on-one, the same. So I got VC phase, everything on. So nothing happened. So I thought to myself, could it be that by reseating the GPU, things have fixed again? Because honestly, I genuinely don't know what could make a GPU fall out. Like, I got it real secure with screws and everything. I mean, of course, I don't have a GPU stand that most 4080 or 4090 people start using. But how could it be possible? Because I got my motherboard fresh just a couple months ago, like probably some 3 months ago or something, sometime around then. So I thought to myself, this is really fucking weird. So I put back everything. So I thinking that it could not be a GPU problem. I put everything back, all my drives back to where it was. And as you can see with my background, this is still my stream chatting background. As you can see, everything is perfectly fine. So I thought, let's do another series of tests. Let's run the same game, do the same stream, do the same test. Maybe even add an extra few loads, run a few YouTube videos on top of it. Do everything. What? Nothing fucking crashed for a full hour straight. 30 minutes of ZZZ, 30 minutes of Valorant, nothing fucking happened. Get this, nothing changed. I have not even shut down any of my background services. Nothing changed. Nothing changed from prior, except for the fact that I reseated the GPU. Just how fucking crazy is that? Is it because of my GPU? Is it because of my drives? Because these are the only two components I've touched so far. So I'm starting to lose my goddamn mind right now. Like, I really wish that these two are not the culprits. Because currently, what's in my mind right now is a possible power supply failure as well. Because to those OGs who have known this channel for a very long time, you would have known the great tragic death of my PC just last year. So around that time, what happened was that I shot the motherboard real dead, so the PCIe slots were dead. That's the whole point of me changing the whole motherboard and the new processor. So that's where I got it at March this year. So it's not the motherboard problem again. I don't think it's the GPU, because I've been doing content for consistently 3 whole months now, up until that ZZZ stream. Oh my god, I could not speak. Up until the ZZZ stream, there was no issues, like playing One Arm Cook, One Arm Robber, Genshin Impact, a whole slew of other games. None of that ever happened. So my only possible, theory is only of the two. Either the GPU is getting shaken off by the subwoofers of my speakers, which I don't know how that's possible. By a microscopic level? Honestly, everything's clicked in. I'm not even joking. This is by far the weirdest problem I have ever faced in my life, and I really do not want to go through that ever again. So, this may be a video for help. I'm terribly sorry for those who are not able to contribute financially, but to those who can, please check out my Ko-fi or Throne. Depending on the links that you click, there might be different goals. So if you like my long-term goal of actually doing a complete upgrade, like a complete swap of every part that I can think of, check out my Throne. Otherwise, if you're looking to maybe give me some funds for repair, even though the goals is currently at the massive upgrade, I might use this money to possibly repair and upkeep this PC instead. Unless you specify in the message. But yeah. To those who are not able to contribute financially, it's perfectly fine. It's a thought that counts. But it would also be nice that you could share my other content, like say videos, streams, stuff like that, just to gain some awareness to this video. Try not to share directly to this video first. I like people to enjoy my content first before they look into this video. So if you do come across this video, as a long-standing fan of Melody Tensei, I hope for the best for this channel, if anything, because I don't really have a cash flow, nor do I have any form of income, so there is really nothing sustaining me right now. To those who have found this video through recommendations algorithm, please do check out all my other content. I hope you enjoy my content. If you do like my content and you want to contribute to my channel into improving everything, because most of the time I like putting my money back into my setup, because if there's anything that makes me happy is the joy of discovering tech and experimenting with things. However, this is one of those times where I might end up hitting a limit, a mental limit for what I can handle when it comes to diagnosing problems in financial situations like this. So if this problem persists, I mean, I'm talking about the sudden shutdowns, I would be playing 50-50 with my life. I would be syncing my bank account to send it to someone to look into this problem. And I may or may not be able to get it fixed by then. But for now, as I currently see, it seems like the issue may have been in the clear. I can't really say for sure that it is quote unquote resolved, definitively resolved. But yeah, I'm basically in quite a fragile situation right now for this channel and for my computer and my entire content creation life. So yeah, check out the 2 links in my channel. And there won't be videos next week as well, and maybe in the next few weeks probably, because I'm still going to be focusing on the original goals of the hiatus that I called, which is to unite my assets and also subtitle my last and only video that I have to subtitle left, which is the one-arm cook video. So yeah, once that's done, then I'll be back to making videos again. About streams though, I will be doing some tests all along this week, and hopefully by Friday I would be able to determine whether I can continue streaming on that Saturday or not. But yeah, with that said, it's your girl, Melody Tensei, Melody Valentine. I'll catch you on the next post, I guess. おつめの